if you do have an air conditioner, many people are scrambling to make sure theirs is in tip-top shape. Company managers are telling Fox 12's Audrey Wheel this is the busiest they've ever seen the air conditioning business. Audrey joins us live now. Hi there, Audrey.
Hey, Nora. Well, this unit that we're standing next to right now was installed a few weeks ago, just in time. We can hear it working away right now even. And the manager, the general manager that is at AAA Heating and Cooling, tells us they got about 250 calls alone just today from people desperate to get some work done on their AC. He says it is tough to serve everyone right now.
Right now, what we're seeing is probably the busiest I've ever seen the air conditioning business.
Charles Ray is the general manager for AAA Heating and Cooling.
This is Turbo 200.
Showing us some of the work they're doing right now.
I would say this is probably 75% of the issues we're seeing right now is the fuse or the capacitor.
In what he says is a time like no other for his business and others in the industry. Not only are we in store for potential record-breaking temps, but he says keep in mind some of what we've seen from the pandemic is still impacting them too. A shortage of equipment like copper and wire, high prices coming from manufacturers, and a labor shortage. He says with the demand they're seeing right now, he could probably hire about 20 more employees.
Everybody out there just need to know that air conditioning companies are working overtime, they're working weekends. I mean, sometimes we're working 7 days a week, so 12-hour days.
In one day alone, they got about 250 calls for AC work. Companies we've spoken with booked out several weeks at the minimum, one till pretty much the end of summer.
If you call us today, tomorrow, look like you're probably going to be waiting to August.
But given what could be a dire situation for some people this weekend, Ray says they're making adjustments, putting urgent situations ahead of any maintenance.
People who have equipment that is working, we're putting them to the back of the line because they have air conditioning. If you're sick, if you're elderly, we're making priorities to get people to the front of the line because the weather that we're seeing is dangerous for people to be in a house, doing our best to get to everybody, but unfortunately we only have so many people and we're not used to seeing this.
And some words of wisdom. Ray says hose off your AC unit. That can help with any dirt or debris that might get sucked into the sides. And he says remember that ACs in Oregon are meant for about a 20-degree split. That means if it's 100 degrees outside, your AC is designed to cool your house to about 80 degrees. And he also said if you're not in an emergency situation and you already have an appointment booked, even if it's several weeks away, keep that. Don't try to cancel and make an earlier one because these companies are so busy right now. Reporting live in Aloha, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.